Alright, we are back with more Dishonored, and I think I'm trying to attract this zombie. From what I've understood about the warning signs, like the little things above their head that tell you, hey, they hear you. I think it's you have to get 3 of them in order for the character to actually walk over and try to look at where you're at. I think it's 3. I think you have to go all the way to the 3rd one. First one's like a little warning. Second one's like, hey, something might be over there. I start looking over there, and then I think the 3rd one is when they start walking towards the sound. Regardless, we were able to get that the Weeper, not Walker. And I think I started to explore a bit because I was like, oh look, I now have a new dark vision that allows me to see everything to pick up, which is great. And I did get a bone charm. Drinking fountain tree charges a small amount of mana. I don't know how many fountains there are in the game. Hearing that kind of makes me feel like I've missed thousands of fountains at this point. So there's that. I think I was going down this way to find out where this rune was or something. I think the rune's in the water. But there was a zombie down there, and I was like, hey, what are you doing down there? I think he has friends. If I remember correctly, he has 3 friends, and I start fragging them. No, that's not that zombie. Okay. I think that must be later then. But he's starting to walk out, but I was like, whatever. No real point to going over there. Nothing of value. Oh, then he gets shot by the tall boy. I was like, what the balls was that sound? What happened? And I was like, oh my god, he died. Oh, that makes more sense. The tall boys will react to Weepers and they'll kill them off, because a lot of people don't want to be dead. I guess that's the best way to put it. For those who are like, why would a human kill a zombie? They don't want to die. So I think now I head off to find this rune, and this rune is one of the easiest to find. And I saw this green poster. I was like, hey, that must be a picture. It is a picture, but it's only a map of the place that I'm pretty sure I already kind of guessed how it's laid out. Considering there's a river in between, so I assume the house was on one side and a bunch of stuff is on the other side. And I don't think I should go this way. I'm waiting for my mana because I'm trying to be a little more conservative with my mana. I've spent way too many times or way too much mana needlessly. So I think now I'm like, okay, what if the thing's in the river? What if the rune's in the river? Can I just jump down? And I do jump into the water. I do think there's fall damage at a certain height, but if you fall in the water, it sort of negates that, which is nice. I mean, it would still probably hurt in real life, so don't jump off in the water. Don't jump off high heights in general, but if you're going to jump off, you should probably fall into some form of water. The reason why I'm getting hurt here is because there are a butt ton of piranhas in that water, and there is a rune, so luckily I was able to just, snag it. There's only 3 runes in this entire area. Do I get I think I get vitality here, or nothing at all. Do I get vitality or agility? I get agility. So my overall movement speed has increased. So I think by crouching, I move as fast as I do when I'm walking, which is nice. Maybe a little slower. Indeed, I believe so. I actually thought this was like a conversation they actually have. No, it's just a weird thing they say every now and then. This is when things started to get a little tricky for me. I don't think I get spotted. No, wait, I think I do get spotted, but not straight away. I was worried because there's 2 normal guards and a tall boy, and I need to get across this bridge here. And I'm not sure if there is another bridge I can pass. I think there might be one. And there was this other half of the map that I haven't explored yet. So I go off and go do that. This is a really nice balcony because it's just high enough for you to be crouched and no one can see you. Oh yeah, so this is one of the first few times I've been near a tall boy. When it walks near you, the entire screen shakes. That's not me glitching out. That's the tall boy walking. It looks like he's got a crossbow and whatnot, so I thought I could take him out with a sipping dart. That is not the case. I think the only way to deal with the tall boy is by killing him. And I think I've killed one maybe 2. Just when things got like really, really bad and I needed to kill something. But that might not be for later. Oh yeah, I was worried about what the hell happened, and then they all started targeting me, I think. Either that or they were after rats. They ran off the other way, so I don't think I triggered them. At least I don't think. I think I might have annoyed the tall boy, but because I did shoot him with the sleeping dart, and it doesn't have any effect for some reason. Because from what I understand, the tall boy is just like it's a guy on stilts. If you shoot the guy, wouldn't he get affected by the sleep dart? Maybe he has like extra padding in case he falls off the tall boy. That'd be fun to watch. I was really hoping at this point I could like walk up, or like not walk up, but climb up the gutters. Because I didn't want to go down that way because there's a tall boy. But I'm now in the party, so I'm now in the neutral zone, so I can just walk around normally. And during this party, I didn't realize that I could put my weapons away by holding down F, and I don't realize this until much, much later. Which I don't get in trouble. Luckily, I don't get in trouble. I do look for it, and I don't remember ever finding like a button, keyboard mapping for put away weapon. So it was awkward walking around with a beating heart and a blade at a party. Luckily, nobody was too concerned, but yeah, I'm so glad that they didn't like make you like insta fail if you pull out a weapon. That would have been annoying as fuck. Luckily, they didn't. So, oh yeah, this conversation. There is some blood on the floor, so I can understand where she's going with that. But we can now pick up her invitation and go on.
Invitation, please.
I totally have this invitation that I didn't pick off the floor.
It's going to be brilliant.
It's going to be inexpressibly tiresome.
If you're not going to have fun...
Right this way, sir.
Oh shit, we're in the party. Let's get our freak on, as the cool kids may say.
As much as you take in being easy.
Oh shit.
Emma insisted we meet her out by the curb.
Well, I'm going to catch play.
Yeah, her mask is
And
fucking
I'm
creepy.
waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like
It's
that.
a little baby face, like one of those baby dolls. Ugh, fucking.
Look at that mask. Sick bastard.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind words.
Another party game. Oh my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
That's going to cast a pall over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Buy my mask. I think I robbed her, right? No, I was thinking about it. I was very tempted. I was just like stealing her money. So now I was worried about pulling out weapons, but
Welcome
the
to
Lord
the
Shaw
Estate.
popped up on the map, and I was like, oh, hey.
Think you'll get your own squad after
This
what
was
happened last
hard
night?
as
Indeed,
balls.
I believe so.
This little meeting here. Because I kept mistiming it and getting my butt kicked.
Yes.
But here's Lord Shaw. We had to give him the note from Lord Pendleton. Like, hey, yo, what up?
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well.
Not at all what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to be like, hey, you know what? Pendleton's right. I'm going to work with him. Or, like, something good.
It's damn cold tonight.
I didn't
Hurry up
realize...
and let's see what you're made of.
I didn't realize I was going to get into this situation.
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his
It's a
weapon.
fucking duel. I have to
A
duel.
contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back
He does
inside.
kill me several times. I think I cut out
Sorry,
most of the
my lord.
kills.
We shall proceed.
Because I kept turning around. This is where I'm supposed to stand, but I kept turning around and shooting. But I was like just off, I think, or something.
Stop.
It wasn't like recognizing me shooting.
3.
I may be like too quick. before he says 1, I turn around, I shoot him, and then he instantly insta-gibs me, and I'm like, lol, what? And then continues to shoot me, because he's an asshat. Yeah, I did cut out all of them, because they take you all the way back to the beginning of the cutscene, and then they make you go walk back. And I think at one point, I soft-locked the game, because they were all sort of standing around, and they weren't saying anything. Like, before, he was like, okay, I'm gonna count to 3. He never actually went and counted to 3, so I just sort of stood around like, did I just fucking soft-lock the game? Is this happening? But yeah, it took me like 4 or 5 different times to get this right.
You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire.
Get on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall
This
proceed.
asshat. Yeah, because this time I was like, okay, I'm in my mark. Are you guys going to actually say your words? Because everyone was standing in the right position. I was in my position, and nobody was saying
right
anything. I never got that little cutscene. I was standing right there.
2, 1.
There we go. Took me several attempts to get that, but I finally killed the fucker. And I was like, oh, okay, I won the duel, and I had to just return to him and be like, hey, what up? I fought for your honor and I won.
What do we do now?
I loot him.
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them tonight. Let's see if we can find a little brandy. Let the boils clean up the mess.
So since I had a gun around, I was like, oh, I guess I could use like my weapons and walk around like that. Cause this is when I saved it just to make sure, because I wasn't sure if I was only allowed my weapons in that section. So I walk around. I'm like, hey guys, nice alarm.
Please enjoy yourself.
The party's indoors this time.
Okay. You don't care that I have a blade and a beating heart? Cool. Fine by me. So yeah, I luckily can walk up here. Now I do need a key, and I do think I can get the key off one of the guards. I don't know if I can steal it from him. I think it's the guy closest towards the door. But you can't blink or find a door. I don't think you can blink up there. But he does have a key, and I was like, oh, hey there, dude. I was like, please don't turn around, thank you.
Stop that!
I love that he's like, hey, stop that. Stop what, officer? I need to borrow this key. And, they just sort of give it to me. So this room's not in this particular room, this is, where the guards are at. It's like their little bunker area, and there is a key in here. And I guess there is an alternate way to get over there. Now that I'm thinking about it, because there's a stairway up here, and a bunch of zombies that you have to kill. But I'm pretty sure I just end up throwing grenades at them. One, because I haven't used grenades all game, and I was like, I guess I should probably use this. That's a health elixir. I can use health and then just pick it up. So now I'm back in full health and have max health pots. I guess that's a better way to put it. Tough skin. So my maximum HP is slightly increased. And I don't think I equipped that. I haven't equipped bone charms since the beginning of the game. Just because these bone charms have been really, really good, and I don't really need to upgrade them. Now I did see a bunch of zombies down here. I'm like, whoa. What's up with all these zombies? I don't understand. Right next to the Boyle's apartment, they just have a bunch of zombies and weepers down here. I guess it's weepers, technically weepers, but weepers are zombies. Doesn't really make a difference. And since there are 4 in a room, I didn't want to strangle everyone, so I was like, what's the best option of killing a large group of people? Throw grenades, and apparently I can't even throw that right. Because I knocked him down, that's right. I haven't thrown grenades all game, so this is it's all new to me. And I fucked up twice because I was too close and like he was bonking off the edge. And I think that got it. Oh, and one of the guards did finally hear the 4 grenades and did run over. There was just too many zombies that I didn't want to strangle everyone. And I didn't want to use sleep darts on just zombies that are not even, like, in any remote area.